A great job again. Novacek on the pull, Ebert on the outside, a pair of rockets in row 2. Church, Gardner, Phil Witt out of Valley City starting 5th, and we are off and running. Oh, look out, we got a problem already. Novacek is sideways. He makes the save though, and she's slick out there, but again, now they get settled down again. That's one thing about these big cars here. A lot of these guys are used to running on some tough conditions. A lot of them also run enduros and stuff. But I'll tell you what, Dan Ebert gets off to a big early lead right now. Eases his way off in turn 4. Gardner sitting in second. And lap number 1, you're going to have the 68 of Ebert in the lead. A lot of damage to Tim Church's 21 car. Boy, he tore off the right side pretty good. Again, you can see, boy, I tell you what, Church is having a tough time out there. It is slick. Again, that's okay. They'll get it worked in. Just give him a few laps. Ebert in the lead. Gardner hanging on that number 2 spot. Church working the bottom line at 21, running 3rd. Phil Witt with a pretty good run back here in that 35 coming off the high side. Witt going to try to get up, and there he is. He's caught up to Novacek. And Phil Witt out of Valley City has now moved up into the number 4 spot. Now can he run down the 21 of Tim Church? There he goes up there. And I'll tell you what, Witt's found a sweet spot in that racetrack. But now you can see Church gets a good run on the inside. Tell you what's this kind of a racetrack early on, some of the bigger, heavier race cars are going to be a little bit of an advantage. They'll get the bite. So again, you'll see that, especially some of these guys are carrying a little extra weight right now. You can see right now Ebert in that 68. He's handling this pretty good. Again, you can see that 41 is for sale. They come by 4 laps to go. Again, they roll off of turn 4, looking good up front right now. Ebert at 68, and all of a sudden Gardner's starting to pick up the pace a little bit. Doug Gardner finding a little bit of better bite on that racetrack. And Phil Witt's now moved up into 3rd, the Valley City driver in that 35. As they go into turn 3 again, Dan Ebert's sitting very solidly in the lead right now, just not making any mistakes here. Like I said, till this track dries a little bit. You can see their slip sliding along. Gardner's starting to close the gap little by little each lap now. Doug Gardner getting a feel for that track, and the car working his way up. And Church trying to work his way back around the bottom and see if he can sneak by Phil Witt. They come off turn 4, white flag will be waving there right now. Fear leader out there again. Ebert at 68. Gardner trying to close the gap a little bit at 102. Doug Gardner's right behind him off of turn 2. And again, you can see Ebert gets a good launch off turn 2. Down the back straightaway, opens up a couple more car lengths. Gardner going to close it up into turn 3 here as they come off turn 4. And heat race number 1 is in the books. And it's going to be Dan Ebert with the win in the 68. Doug Gardner second to 41. Now you can see Church is caught up to Phil Witt. And that battle for 3rd place, they come to the flag here. And Witt gets sideways but makes a save, and Phil Witt going to take 3rd ahead of Tim Church to 21 with Novacek running out in top 5. Going into a feature of old age or something on the title chase to winning and turn upside down. Okay, green flag heat race number 2, and here we go. Boy, Miranda Bork got a hole shot that time. She jumped right on the hammer right now. We'll see how they handle it in turn 1. Bellerwood running 2nd. Todd Gill running up to 3rd spot on the high side down that back straightaway. Gill slides up down it. Here comes Bellerwood on the inside of Miranda Borg. Austin Bellerwood gets on that bottom side. Miranda gets back on the trailer. Woo, slides up that cushion and stays on the gas. Nice piece of driving by Miranda. Todd Gill sitting back in the number 3 spot. I like the pipes on Gill's car coming out that back window post. Maybe I'll tell you what, that's nasty, isn't it? I'll tell you, oh boy. Down the back straightaway, Austin Bellerwood makes a big dive on the inside. He and Miranda side by side. Gill and, of course, the 14 of Dylan hanging right behind. John Heacock's kind of still getting the feel for this racetrack. And Bellerwood takes the lead. Austin Bellerwood, your new leader in that 6 car. Bellerwood coming in the bottom line. Now here comes Gill up on the outside. That's 73 going up. Oh, I guess I should say that we got both 73s out here, don't we? Miranda's in the blue 73. Todd's in the white one there right now, right behind. And right now, Miranda Borg still sitting in 2nd. Dylan Hager up there. if they keep Hager back there, that's going to cost Hager about 3 or 4 points. That'll allow, again. But you see, right now, Dylan says, I got to get to work up here right now. He wants to get up. He does not want to get that much separation, again, from Bellarune in that 6 car. And, of course, if he can stay there, every time you pick up 3-4 points, you only have a 13-point lead. Well, all of a sudden, it could get interesting that last night, especially with the feature coming here tonight. And Austin Bellarune continuing to look good down the bottom of that racetrack. But how about Todd Gell? Hasn't been here a long time. The Nova driver right now coming on the high side of turn 4, rolling up on again. But again, hanging on. It's going to be Bellarune at 6. Now going to the outside. Hager says, I got to get to work here. All he wants to do is keep that 6 car in his sights. If he can do that, it's going to be tough. Austin just 2 weeks to win that championship. Again, they roll off the bottom of turn 4, looking good, coming to the flag. Starting to pick up the pace a little bit each lap, you know. Jack's starting to come in. And get down the back straightaway and get up high. You see, probably looks like for John Hecox. And that 87 kind of off the side here is going to stay out of the way of everybody else. Here comes the white flag again for Austin Bellarune, your leader. Straightaway charging up, boy, Bellarune doing a nice job. Gell running second right now, and Austin Bellarune rolling off the bottom of that turn. Let's see if he can hang on, and he's going to seal the deal. Bellarune gets the win in the 6th. Todd Gell second to 73. Third place will go right now to Dylan Hager, followed again by Miranda Moore, and the 87 out there of John Hecox. Okay, one heat race, one field. One of the other, she's married now anyway. She's on the inside in that high 10 sports donor seat number 22. And Bob Holquist up here tonight rolls in here out of Millbank, South Dakota. And he brings in that Dakota Valley Trucking number 5 to the field. And let's see how this thing works right now. Well, I'll tell you what. Rick Kropp got off to a great start. He's flying out there. Joey Brown running second. Jim Erdman slides up the cushion. Good job by the racers tonight. They're all really feeling this racetrack out. Nobody getting real crazy right now. You'd think you'd have more spin-offs and stuff, but they're doing a nice job. Down the back straightaway. They go into turn 3. Kropp is your leader, followed by Joey Brown, Erdman in 3rd. And Holquist moving up into that number 4 spot in that 5 car. Bob Holquist in the back of the pack charging up. Erdman is now caught up to the back of the 6 car of Joey Brown. Jim Erdman takes a peek on the inside. Brown fights him off. Here comes Holquist on the bottom. He goes by both of them. Bob Holquist out of Millbank, South Dakota with a nice pass. Moves into 2nd place. Corey Dahl in 5th right now. Now Erdman goes to 3rd. Back in again. Your leader still up front though is Rick Kropp in that 28 doing a nice job. Now Holquist trying to reel him in. Down that back straightaway. Here they come right now, that 28 car. Kropp with the lead. Here comes Holquist. Boy, Bob Holquist, folks, from his number 8 starting spot, has just gone through the whole field in about 5 laps. That did not take him long, and he is your leader. Holquist, like I said, has had a bunch of wins this season at several racetracks, and he's looking good.
And Holquist right now knocking on the door to a sub-18 second lap. It was 18.021 last time by. We'll see what he does here as it comes to 2 to go. 17.994.
Well, you're right, Corey. Now things starting to heat up a little bit. Track starting to come in. It doesn't take long. Jim Erdman on the inside of Kropp down that back straightaway. Holquist sitting up there right now. 4th place going to be 13 and Dahl, followed by the 6th of Brown. And you can see Fran Hopper ahead of Alley. Bob Holquist dialed in tonight, looking awfully good as he rolls off a turn 2 down that back straightaway. Well, I'll tell you what, he gets that thing locked in here. Here he is. Bob Holquist going to get the win out there. He's your heat race winner in the number 5 car. Nice job by Bob Holquist. Fran Hopper worked his way up that number 2 spot. Jim Erdman took the number 2 spot. Again, followed back there by Rick Kropp. Kropp in a nice race going there. It's on the outside, all the LT seats. Number 86, in row 4, your point leader, Tim Estenson. On the inside, out of Fargo, and that Estenson Logistics. Number 14, and Kate Sogi. Again, Kate Soke here. Nice to have Kate out here. Again, out of Glyndon in that Soke Tax Service, number 7. Kate, too, is a young guy, folks. Remember, only 15 years old. But coming off turn 4, Hendrickson's on the outside. But boy, I'll tell you, look at Hoff on the bottom. Joy Hoff just continues to roll along this week. He's got 3 wins here. He's won out at Tri-County. He's won at Dakota the other night. So again, he's just continuing to blister these fields. He's got the lead. Casey Hendrickson in second. Oh, look out high. Ouch. Boy, I'll tell you what. Kate Soke, luckily, it was the tire and not the concrete. And boy, I'll tell you what, he slapped that thing pretty good. And we'll have a caution flag here. Let's make sure everything's okay there. Kate Soke really drilled it for a year. And just a hats off to those folks for getting on board. Pretty neat deal. Right now, let's get back into the legends again one more time. Estenson, the young 14-year-old running in second place right now. I'll tell you, it's amazing to watch some of these kids. Again, as Tim comes down that back straightaway, he just continues to march up here. Estenson comes off of turn 3 and 4. Hoff sits in that lead right now. They come to the flag. And, you know, it's amazing to watch, again, our legends this season. Tim has not won a feature yet here this year. He's always in the thick of the hunt. That young guy is so close. Again, it's been tough because you've had some of the Western guys. Josh Joseph's been good here. The Johnson brothers have been strong. But Estenson continues to march. Casey Hendrickson third. Here comes Mariah right behind him in that 15. Nice run by her. And again, running fifth is going to be the 69 back there of Hansen. Remember, top 5 spots critical in these heat races. Mukel, followed by Erickson at 24. Down the back straightaway again. Right now, Troy Hoff is blasting that thing. Hoff is awfully good out there. He continues to hold that spot right now off turn 4. Thing about Troy Hoff too, folks, got to remember Hoff in that 86 only 19 years old. The kid in the 14 behind him is only 14 years old, so they're young guys yet. And the white flag waves for Troy Hoff, your leader. And Casey Hendrickson in third. I tell you what, Hansen and Mariah going at it pretty good for that number 4 spot. They're really duking it out back there. They come off turn 4. Troy Hoff is going to get the win out of Flasher. Second's going to go to Tim Estenson in the 14, the young go-kart kid. Casey Hendrickson third. Now the battle to the flag. Here they come. And Hansen got by on the inside. It's stuck by Mariah for the number 4 spot. Okay, champion both at Marvin County and Red River Valley Speedway. That's going to be Josh Jolson on the inside, row number 3. On the outside of him is going to be Steve Constantine tonight out of Bismarck. Constantine's a bullet out there. And at Unistop Unicom number 1. And then Tony Brockhouse making the start. I do not see Tony Brockhouse out. He was scheduled on our list. So apparently didn't get the jump going here. Okay, into turn number 1. Boy, how about this? Brandon Erickson, like I said, same thing out of that go-kart ranks. These kids, folks, they start racing these go-karts at about 4 or 5 years old. And, man, by the time we get them when they're 9 and 10 and 12, they got a lot of experience. And right now, Erickson looking good. He, too, started out the Red River Valley Car Club. Whoa, look out! But he loops it up there. Brandon gets turned around, and everybody gets clear. And, oh, boy, we jinxed it there. That's the old saying, you know, they put you in. Well, your new leader, how about Caitlin Skalicki in that 8 junior? As the young gal gets up front, she gets on the hammer. Skalicki sets up Dean Jolsrud, Josh Jolsrud on the outside. Remember, Jolsrud tried for his 3rd championship this year, here also at Buffalo River. Now moves around his dad, and here comes Kunzen at yellow number 1. The Bismarck driver is charging up. It's going to be Skalicki, followed by Jolsrud. Dean up there, and here comes Brandon again. I tell you, Brandon Erickson reloads again down the back straightaway. Ty Wilkie sits right with him right now. Caitlin Skalicki sets up in that middle groove. Again, you can see Josh Jolsrud trying to close the gap. And I'll tell you what, Josh and Dad right now closing in on the backside of Caitlin off of turn 2. Here goes Josh with a big jump down the back straightaway to turn 3. Gets up underneath Caitlin Skalicki again. She gets back on the trigger though, tries to hang on, and at the flag, this time it's going to be Josh Jolsrud by about a bumper. Wow. Corey said .048. 4/100ths of a second. Snap your fingers. That's a blink of a light bulb right there, isn't it? And again, Julesrud coming off turn 4 in the lead. And again, they drop it into turn 3 and 4. Coming up at you right now. Here it is. They roll off turn 4. White flag again for Julesrud. Kuhn sitting in 4th. Again, Brandon Erickson right back behind him again. Caitlin Skalicki still at number 2 spot. But coming to the flag for the win, here he comes. Josh Julesrud continues to march. Second place for Caitlin Skalicki in that 8 junior. Nice job by her. Dean Julesrud 3rd. Kuntz in the 1/4th. And Brandon Erickson back up into the number 5 spot. He'll be in that number 73 at the back. Now, these are 2 older guys. They're going to just let these kids race a little bit out there as they come up here one more time. They get ready, they get set. We have a green and hang on, here we go. One thing about these little hot rods here with those wings on them right now. Boy, getting out front, Jaden Ediger in that 5 car gets off to a big jump down the back straightaway. But wait a minute, here comes company in a hurry right now. Connor McLaughlin gets up alongside him in the turn 3. Sitting in 3rd right now, the 8, again, of Gavin Ediger. And right behind him, Noah Nathan right now running in at number 4 spot. Again, like I said, these are the younger kids out there. A couple of the older guys out there going to run to the kids a little bit just to test them a little bit. Whoa, look out to 73 out there. You see Keith Vale out there got on the outside. And they got a little wild out there for Keith. And also joining out again, another senior out there is Ben Bush out of Jamestown. But the kids up front, I'll tell you what, that Jamestown Speedway number 15 out there of Connor McLaughlin is flying in the lead right now. Edinger, number 5 car sitting back behind the number 2 spot. I can see the 73, Keith Vale closing the gap some more. Boy, he's got that thing singing pretty good right now. Now remember, Keith is 63 years young. Might be just a little old for the juniors, but again, he's on the other end of the fence. So we can have a senior and a super senior if we had to, but again, on the straightaway. He's running, but I tell you what, I don't think anybody's going to catch the 15 out here. Connor McLaughlin is flying in that 15. That mid machine car is looking awfully good. Okay, they come down here right now, and I'll tell you what, how about that thing, Sticky, as they come off turn 4. Connor McLaughlin out there in the lead. Takes the white flag. Again, down the back straightaway, they blast into turn 3 again. Again, the 2 seniors out there, the 73, Keith Vale, and the 47, Ben Bush, running back behind him. There it is. Checkered flag waves out there. Connor McLaughlin's going to get the win. Second in the junior should be, here she is right there, and that's going to be Jaden Ediger out there in the 5. 3rd place will go again to the 8 of Gavin Ediger, and 4th place, first time ever in something other than the motorcycle, Noah Nathan. How about that? Not a bad job for Noah out there. And of course, like I said, Dad, I think he's hooked down. That could be a bad deal. That right, we'll wait and see. Again, first time for us to have here, so we're going to sort them all a little bit too. But right now, the 4 on the pole, again, as they come out here again, the Cameron Mintz, they drop that green, and here we go. Babcock on the outside, Bintz on the inside, side by side, down off of turn 2. Neither driver giving an inch right now. Sitting in 3rd right now is a 78 back there. Good run by James Watson down the back straightaway. And taking the lead. Well, I'll tell you what, Corey, they're picking him up pretty good right now. It's going to be Cole Babcock.
You'll notice that these senior slingshots do have a little bit more power to them, so they're going to be running. I mean, earlier the laps were quicker than the pure stocks, so they should be running pretty fast here for a slingshot coming up here very quickly.
You're right, they're kicking them down there pretty good. And I'll tell you what, that Tua car out there, Cole Babcock, 14 years old out of Jamestown, is flying up there in that mid machine, CPD machine up in the front of the pack. Pretty good lead here right now. Vince running 2nd into 4. Moving into 3rd again, like I said, hold tight. James Watson in that 78. That Service Master machine sitting in number 3 spot, followed by Ben Bush in the 47.
How cool is that seeing the Don Gumpy paint scheme out front?
I was just thinking the same thing. Isn't that crazy to see that thing? That gives you a flashback. Okay, coming in, Dallas going to come in. That Dallas Service. We got a caution flag out here right now. We'll reset our field. Motor car car back there won last night, Nolan Gleason. So he might get back and around these guys. Can he catch it? Can he do it? They drop that green. 3 laps to go, and here we go again. Ben splashed down on the outside again. And same thing, it looks like. Babcock and that 2 going to jump out. Now Vince goes to the inside off of turn 2. Down that back straightaway. Vince takes a peek into turn 3. I'll tell you what, Babcock not going to give it up. Boy, now they're starting to get after it pretty good. And the heat is coming on right now. Boy, the speed really picking up out here as they get rolling here this time through. And I'll tell you what, Babcock is flying in that number 2 car. On the back straightaway, he's got that thing hooked up. Vince sitting back just down the straightaway speed right now as they come off turn 4. White flag coming out here right now for your leader. Again, Cole Babcock on the Jamestown. Again, running back behind him, you can see charging hard. It's going to be, again, Vince out there. Cameron Vince running in number 2 spot. The checker flag in the wave. And here's your senior slingshot winner coming to the flag. It's going to be the number 2 out there, Cole Babcock. Cameron Vince second in the real truck, not down number 4. Finished by the third, the 78 out there, Jake Watson. Again, running in your top 3. It's too bad to tell you what, but yet they're a good hot rod. They're very fast. Okay, let's get ready. Off turn 4, here we go. Michelson dives down into turn 1 on the bottom. Jeffing on the outside as they come off of turn 2. They load it up down that back straightaway. Michelson setting second right now. Here comes T-Mac and then M4 running third. Jensen fourth in the 77. Kelly Jacobson up to 5th right now, kept by Slovak again, the 17. Driver again out of Slovak again out of Anoka, Minnesota, making a long trip up here right now. Normally runs down at Princeton and North Central, but coming to the flag right here, it's going to be Jetvig, your leader. And Charlie Jensen tries on the inside of Tyler McDougall and goes into 3rd place. Look at Kelly Jacobson back there in at 51. Remember, he and his dad went 1-2 on Friday night out at Red River Valley Speedway. Whoa, look out. Got up high that time down the back straightaway. And Michelson, Billy Michelson now is caught up to the backside of Jetvig's 22. Billy Michelson put some pressure as they come off 4. And I'll tell you what, hanging tough, Jetvig in at 22 down the back straightaway. Michelson running second. Kelly Jacobson, folks, has blew through this field. He's now moved from his number 7 starting spot up to 3rd. And again off turn 2. I'll tell you, you got to be impressed again with Billy's run in that 8 car, doing a nice job here. In a division that he's new to right now. But again, Jetvig looking good. Oh, close call out there again. Luke Johnson slid up again. Slovak did a nice job. They kept away from each other a little bit. And it's a tight battle back there. That battle for that number 4 and 5 spot, which are critical, are really getting a dogfight. Johnson also trying to get up there. You know, isn't it amazing, folks? Last year, Vince was running a pure stock. Wasn't sure when he'd try to jump into Sport Mod. And right now, he looks really comfortable. Off turn 4. Vince Jetvig out of Hawley going to get the win in the 22. Billy Michelson out of West Fargo, second in the 8. The 51 of Kelly Jacobson from 7th to 3rd. Okay, everybody, here we go. Craig Case, Mike Johnson on the pole for heat race number 2. The 5s tally the black one, Jacobson the red one. They get ready. We drop the green, and here we go. And again, they set up on the inside down off of turn 2. Craig Case on the inside. Scott Jacobson working his way right through the middle. And here comes Tally. And Jacobson, what a move by him. Holy cow. He slides up front on the veteran. And the 5 takes the lead. I'll tell you, Scott Jacobson's on a tear right now. He is making life miserable for everybody in this division. Down into turn 3, and Skalicki is already in 2nd place. Jesse Skalicki from the back of the pack is charging. He's up to 2nd place in the 3. Case in 3rd. Sheet Mill tore up on Tally's 5. He's still going. Johnson, Wagner the 3X, and Chris Van Mill modeled up behind him. And I'll tell you what, Skalicki has caught Jacobson, and here he comes off the inside. Skalicki goes up high this time. Jacobson off the bottom of turn 2. Down the back straightaway, Jacobson holds that line. Here's the tough thing when you got a veteran like Jacobson's got a lot of miles of racing, holding tight, but Skalicki's caught him again. Takes a peek one more time. Lap times are getting better right now, aren't they, Court?
Lap times, looking at it right now, are pretty fast. It's a 16.170 for the three of Jesse Skalicki quick time so far.
Well, that is cooking in the sport mount. Here they come, and again he peeks on the inside. Jacobson again fights him off. Skalicki goes back on the outside mount again. Tally still third to 5. Wagner to 3X. And again, Van Mill up to 5th. Down into turn 3. Here he comes, one more shot. Skalicki sets up again, pulls back. Now he drops underneath him again. Going to try it, but again, Jacobson holds that line, no go. Now again, Skalicki goes up top in 1 and 2. I'll tell you, Skalicki's no doubt, I think it's the faster car right now. He is all over Jacobson, but Jacobson just playing it cool. The cagey old veteran not going to give him a hole. Skalicki tries the inside. He's underneath him on the front straightaway. He gets in there, and Jacobson again closed the door. Skalicki stays underneath him, off a turn 2 down the back straightaway. Again, he gets in there. Jacobson hangs tough. They come to the flag into turn 3 and 4. Jacobson shuts the door. Skalicki goes for the win. Here they come to the flag, and Jacobson hangs on for the win. Boy, .151. In other words, 15. Okay, Nick Nelson did not make the start. So that'll put Travis Ebert to 68 back there again. Travis Ebert on the same on the outside. And let's see, Jake Potter's out there also. The 10 car right at the back there is Jake Potter. Now, Jake again also rolls in there tonight out of East Grand Forks, so he's a long ways from home. And then 10 car at the back of the pack. And we'll get a reset again. So it looks like the only non-starter, Nick Nelson, not making a start here, folks. He's hot rods. When they get these things flopping, boy, it's crazy. Oh, here we go, green flag again. Len Knight drops into turn 1 right now. Collier, the charge on that in the 850. He goes to the back of the pack. He'll have some work to do. Katie Arndt has not been running as well lately in an 80 machine, running 3rd right now. But she is, like I said, she's been so solid all year. She's got a monster lead. She's going to win the championship if she finishes these next 2 features, no matter where she finishes, unless we get 40 cars. Again, right now, running 2nd on the inside. Katie going to work. Inside of Len Knight in that number 2 spot. Josh Bayless out of Fargo with a good lead right now going into turn 3. He's looking good. Here comes Ebert at 68 up high. Slides off, gets back on the gas again. Jake Martin battling with him back there. Jake running 5th in that 0-1. The new kid on the block out of East Grand Forks, Jake Potter. Nice job in a little Ford Escort. These guys in right hitting off Collier. Off turn 4, your leader is still going to be Josh Bayless. And that 9 flying up front. Katie got crossed up, and she had to get off the brakes all of a sudden. There it is, and that's going to cost her a whole bunch of real estate. Katie Arndt having a tough time with that car. Bayless continues to run strong at the front of the pack. Again, still Len Knight in 2nd place, holding down that spot, doing a nice job right now. And on the 3rd. Ebert gets up alongside of Katie in the 3 and 4s. They battle side by side for that number 3 spot. Now Katie goes back to work again and starts to close up on Martin again. Then Josh Bayless leaving no doubt this one here. Josh trying to get that first big win out. And he does not. I don't think he's got any model. No feature race. This will be a nice start tonight. A good heat race with him. Bayless looking good. Again, right, hanging on that number 2 spot. Martin right now and Arndt side by side back behind him 3rd. Off turn 4, your winner coming to the flag is going to be Josh Bayless in the 9 getting the win. It looks like Len Knight going to hang on, take down that number 2 spot in the 1, and Katie Arndt 3rd, followed by again Jake Martin the 01. Again, and of course the 68 of Travis Ebert. So there it is right now. It's more compact heat race in the books. They'll come back on at each other in the feature later on. I jumped the gun there. I did checker flag this time live. That'll be Bayless. I gave it to him twice, all right? And there it is. Again, 2nd is going to go to the 1 out there. Good job by Len Knight again. About ready, folks. Here we go. IMCA Modifieds. Cummings and Lick on the pole as they get ready. They drop the green, and here we go. Oh boy, Luke Lick came out like a shot out of a cannon and took the early lead. Cummings up high. Watch the 7 car of Bjerke. Last night he was untouchable here. There goes Borgen to 52 in the number 3 spot down the bottom right now. Jordan Zilmer charging in at 34 off of turn 4. And boy, it's a dogfight right now behind. I tell you, Tom Cummings has done a nice job, folks, in that old machine. He don't have a lot of money in that K9 car. I'll tell you, Tom's driving a great race. And here they come. Borg to second, Zilmer to third. I'll tell you right now, Luke Lick right now out front, and he's running away from the field here. And boy, he's breaking away on a jailbreak right now. Brennan Borg hanging that number 2 spot, followed again by Jordan Zilmer. Again comes in off turn 4. Down to turn number 3. They come here right now. Nevy's sitting in that 48 in the number 4 spot, followed right now by Bjerke in that 7. Again, they stretch it. Oh, I tell you, good pressure coming by the 34 on the inside. I tell you, Zilmer and Borg are getting after it pretty good for that number 2 spot. Luke Lick is flying. He's out front on cruise control. Nemi doing a nice job. Bjerke in 5th. Isn't that crazy? 24 hours later, right now Bjerke's struggling back there, running in 5th early on this one here. But Luke Lick is locked up and dialed in at 5. Remember, Luke just graduated from high school this past spring. He's a young gun out there, and right now the young high flyer is rocking and rolling off a turn 4. Down that back straightaway. They rolled in here right now. One more shot coming at you in a hurry. And again, it's still going to be Licking at 5, looking strong. Borg and Zilmer trying to run him down right now. Lick sets up here right now on that 34 car. Coming the flag. White flag coming out here right now for Luke Lick, your leader. Nice run by Cummings out there. Okay, folks, let's open up the bars and get the party started in Rossold. Here comes Luke Lick off turn 4, and he's going to get the win in the 5. Brennan Borg second in the 52 is Jordan Zilmer. Again out of Cleveland in the 34th, third, followed by Larry Nemi. And again, Bryce Bjerke. He's on the inside of row 3 in the Sanders Ballpark 40. And the high-flying young Brady Peterman, the high school football player out of Hawley, brings that Laughlin Electric. Number 88 to the number 6 spot. This is a good heat race here, folks. Tell you, got a lot of young guns in here, mixed in. And here comes our young talent that have all made the move up off of turn 4. And it's going to be Pavlicek. Well, Rich Pavlicek just continues to run as smooth as silk out there. And I'll tell you what, he's got that thing where, and I'll tell you, Rob Plath tonight doing a nice job in that R4, fighting off a very good Rob Van Mill and Cody Peterson. And again, hanging tough out there down the back straightaway. I'll tell you, Plath driving a wheel of a race here right now. Van Mill trying to get underneath him off the bottom of turn 4. Tomerdahl closing on the inside of Cody Peterson. She's trying, and Brady Peterman sitting back there, like I said. Problem is, these heats are so balanced, it's hard to make headway in these heat races. But coming to the flag, it's going to be the 17, I got the wrong one, of Rich Pavlicek. Pavlicek's so smooth. You know, the thing about Pavlicek, he seems to be, you get him in a long feature, he seems to save those tires these race cars, and it gets stronger as it goes. Right now, he is cooking. But I tell you what, Pavlicek better get moving because Rob Van Mill has got clear of traffic. And right now, he's got a bullseye on the back of that 17. And as you can see, Van Mill is really picking him up and laying him down. Plath still very good in third.
Come out there for Rob Van Mill last time around, 15.501, almost a full tenth of a second faster than the rest of the field.
Wow, these modifieds are flying around this place tonight. When you start getting down that 15-second range, that is sizzling. That doesn't take you long. They're downtown. They just left town. Turn around. Look, here they are. They're coming right back into your laps again. Off of turn 4, I'll tell you what. Holy cow. Pavlicek is cooking. And Van Mill is closing. But I think time is going to run out. The clock is going to tick midnight, unfortunately, on Van Mill, unless he can pull a miracle off here. And Pavlicek continues to sizzle right in that middle group. Plath, good job by Rob in third. Brady Peterman all of a sudden got clear of traffic, and Peterman's on the march. Look at Peterman. There he goes to third. He blows by Plath off of turn 2. Off turn 4, the checkered ways. It's going to be Pavlicek, Van Mill, and Brady Peterman, your top 3. Remember, Van Mill and Peterman both came from the back. Gun you down. Then we had that performance on all fifth cart number 84. And Justin Jones, a former champion out of Onamia, or Bemidji, starts in the 6th and final spot. This one here is stacked up again. The young guy up front up there, Nick Curtis. Again, Jamie Schultz, like I said, not a lot of experience in this modified yet. Like I said, he's starting to settle into it right now. Again, the 60 coming off turn 4. That's going to be Hall up to third. When you can see all 6 cars all within about 50 feet of each other. There is no separation in this one here. They're almost like they started here 2 laps ago. Curtis doing a great job. Nick Curtis and Jamie Schultz going at it, and Curtis retakes the lead. I tell you what, these young guys starting to get their feel their oats right now, and Nick Curtis, like I said, driving a heck of a race out there, and he's got some good race cars charging behind him. Here comes Jones coming up, Hall in that 60 as they roll off. Schultz still in second. Now Mike Johnson, Brett Polskamp also looking for an opening. Johnson will usually sit back and he'll pick you one at a time. Right now, the laps are counting down. He knows he's got to get to work. Curtis flies off the high side of turn 4, and Nick Curtis hanging on. Again, Schultz takes a peek on the inside down that back straightaway. Off turn 2. All in that 60, sitting in third. Now you can see Jones closing up. Now here comes again Johnson, the 84, up on the inside of him. Yeah, Nick Curtis is going a really smart race here, folks. He's running some great lines out there. And that little hot rod's cooking. He just opened up a pretty good gap on the field. He's starting to get away from these guys if they're not careful. Curtis looking good. Again, Tyler Hall trying everything he can do to get up and run down Nick Curtis. And on this particular night, this heat race, folks, I don't know. Nobody seems to have anything as Curtis is flying in that 12. Keep an eye on Mike Johnson. He's right behind Justin Jones. That's a pair of heavyweights back there. Both those guys, a lot of modified experience as they battle for that number 4 and 5 spot. Schultz doing a great job still in third. Again, they stretch it down the back straightaway. Now you can see, here comes Hall. Closing the gap, getting up a little bit closer. As Curtis comes off turn 4, white flag for Nick Curtis. Schultz in third. And boy, it's tight behind him. All 6 cars bottled up in a good battle. They bounce down into turn 3 right now. Here it is. Hall's caught him. Can he make the move on him right now off of turn 4? Hall's going to drop underneath Curtis as they come to the flag. And Hall's going to steal it at the flag. Holy cow. What a move by Tyler Hall. And man, great job by Nick Curtis.
That was by .015.
And the 21 cars, Nate Nelson. Hitting on the inside of row number 2 alongside Levi Leash in the 9. The 1 car is Hunter Goulet out there. And let's see, Tim Johnson, the 07. Tim Johnson, the 07. Thomas Arndt back out there in the 86. Michael LaRue is back there in that 77. A neat looking old car. Well, that's a 52 or 53 model, that 77 car back there. Also jumping out there, the 807's Tim Jensen. Up front though, is going to be Grady Sheeran at 97, looking good, but here comes Caleb Gardner running second. Again, Caleb in that number 39 car doing a nice job. Caleb out of Glyndon. Remember, just the 19th of August here, just a few days ago, Caleb just turned 14, and look at that battle. Whoa, look out, a great battle for second. Again, you can see Grady Sheeran with a big lead. And behind him, we got total chaos out there. battling back and forth. Now Kaylee Peterson's out there. Now Kaylee's out there in that 07. Here she is. Now remember, Kaylee's only 13 years old, and she's doing a nice job. Now Kaylee's hardly ever driven a car before, but she's doing a super job right now, sitting back in that final spot there again, getting the chance to get some laps again. So again, Kaylee Peterson sitting out there with her first time up front. Here comes a 38 out there that again flying along. That's going to be Caitlin Skalicki. Now Caitlin's in that sport mod, and she is flying out there right now. Grady Sheeran, the 97, blasting along also. Battling for Trent back there behind him again. First 07, there's Tim Jensen. Jensen on the inside. Here comes the 86 of Thomas Hart making a pass up there. Gardner back behind him by the 21 of Nate Nelson, blasting along. Shear coming through lap traffic. He sneaks by the 1. Hunter Goulet out there. Hunter Goulet. Caitlin Skalicki's flying up there. Again, that's Kaylee Peterson out there. Kaylee in the 07, that green car down the back straightaway. Flying up top, the 38 doing a nice job. Caitlin Skalicki. Shear can do. Oh, look out, the one's in trouble. I tell you, Hunter Goulet out there, and that one car almost lost it in front. And here comes Skalicki in that 38 car again. Caitlin Skalicki in that 38. Moving up there. He's been to victory lane here before in our trophy class, and we got total chaos all over. Here comes that, again, an Extreme Motorsports Tires Plus machine of Grady Shear, flying along as usual. Set up right now. Here they come off turn 4. Checker flag going to wave, and it looks like it's going to go to Grady Shear in that 97. Okay, Randy, we'll get down there right now. And our junior fan club winner for the trophy is going to be Sydney Polskamp. Sydney, happy birthday too, Sydney. Of course, that's Brent's daughter. And Sydney, what a sweet young lady she is. And I don't know where her mom is. Jesse's going to be here. So, folks, how about if our Grady Shear another win tonight? And he just seems to dominate every class here on Jen. Corey, let's get a word with Grady.
Picking up a trophy class win here, the 97 of Grady Shear. Talk about that race.
Just doing a little testing for Boone and figure I'd come run with the big cars.
This thing was pretty fast out here tonight. Did you know how big of a lead you had?
I had an idea, but I kept seeing 38 on the board, and I thought that'd be coming around, so I never lit up.
All right, you got anybody you want to thank?
Extreme Motorsports, Tires Plus, Hope Wells.
All right, congratulations once again, everybody. Give it up for your trophy class winner number 97, Grady Shear.
Get ready one more time. I wish I had more time. I should have got ready for this more. I did not realize they were going to be here tonight, so didn't get all my research finished up on them. But I do have a little bit. They get set. They drop that green, and here we go. Whoa, look out. Contact at the start. Getting out to an early jump in the 15. Connor McLachlan out of Jamestown's off in a hurry, and boy, he's checking out in the field. Noah Nathan got off to a good start, but caught another race car. Got in the wheel, now kind of settles back in again. Keith moves at 73. Remember, that's a senior now, so the 73 is really not really racing these kids, just getting some laps on here. But running second back there, the number 5 again. Jaden Edinger again. Boy, I tell you, she's doing a nice job. Jaden in that number 5, running in that number 2 spot and flying. Third place, sitting back behind him at number 8. It's going to be Gavin Edinger again. Gavin sitting in the number 3 spot. This is the window and door machine. And Noah Nathan. Now Noah getting some good laps in here right now. Kind of getting a feel for things. And now you can see Noah starting to pick up the pace again. Like I said, it just takes a matter of time for these kids to get a feel for these. But you can tell up front, I'll tell you what, Connor in that 15 is flying. But I'll tell you, Connor, I'll tell you, 73 trying to run him down. Keith Bale's trying to run that young guy down there right now. Remember, Connor's only 11 years old, folks, and that 15 and sizzling. And running second again. Jaden Edinger. Now, Jaden, she's only, we got a caution flag. Here we go. Now, tighten the field up again. Remember, McLachlan the 15. Again, Jay Nediger on the outside in the 5, back behind him the 73, and of course Noah Nathan in the 15. Here we go. And now they set up to get ahead into turn 1. They come again, one more shot. And now everybody, and even young Nathan, first time ever getting a feel for this thing, and here he comes to work right now. And boy, things are heating up in a hurry here. They come off turn 4, your leader out there, McLachlan in the 15. Nathan now moves up into second place. Remember, the 73 is actually a senior, so that is not legal for this class. He's out there getting some laps again. As again, young 11-year-old Connor McLachlan leads the field off of turn 4, standing on the gas. Here he comes. Doing a nice shot. Noah Nathan, how about this? All of a sudden, decides he likes this, and he's flying in the 15 in second. Third place, good run out there. Again, Jay Nediger. Jaden Schultz on the back straightaway, sitting in third, good run there. And I'll tell you, that little 15's jumping and hopping all over the place. The Jamestown Speedway mid machine car looking awfully good up front. Keith tries the outside again down the back straightaway. Keith's up, sneak up here, tease it a little bit. Wait a minute. Yeah. Connor McLachlan again out of Jamestown, holds tight. He comes down that front straightaway, 5 to go. Nathan now getting a lot faster in that 15. Boy, both he and Jaden are really picking up the pace back there too. But again, the battle up front. Connor has been so strong tonight. And that 15 continuing to blister this racetrack. And working up here again right now. Again, our junior fan club winner for the junior slingshots is going to be Logan Schlaueroff. Logan will be jumping on this race. And now the 15 comes in turn number 3 again. Connor McLachlan again out of Jamestown, looking good in that lead. And I'll tell you, Connor's got that baby dialed in here tonight. Noah Nathan strong in second. Solid run out there again. That 12 by 12 roughing machine out there. Jay Nediger sitting in that number 3 spot. Like I said, Keith's out there giving a pretty good push right now, putting a little pressure on the back of the young guy. Gets up there and takes a peek again. Remember those swing shots got a little more power to him. Turned up the heat a little bit. And he's going to stay right there and keep the heat on the back. And down into turn 3, we're going to get ready for a white flag. And Connor right now keeps continuing to fight off that 73. White flag coming out this time by McLachlan again. I hope I got that name right. I probably butchered that up. As they come down the back straightaway, Connor's on the hammer right now. He dives it in right now. Keith going to come up alongside, take a peek at him one more time. They go into turn 3. Here's your junior slingshot winner coming to the flag. The 15, Connor McLachlan's going to get the win in the 15. How about that? Second place, Noah Nathan in the number 15 in. And third place, nice job out here by Jay Nediger in the number 5. There's your top 3 in our junior slingshots. Again, we'll get more information. If you want to get more information, what I would do, folks, stop. Let's get set to go. Again, senior slingshot, green flag, 12 laps of racing action. Vince gets a big jump on the outside. Bush in the 47 running second right now. But off turn 2 down the back straightaway, Cameron Vince gets on the hammer in at realtruck.com, number 4, as he leads the field into turn 3. Vince sets up and company's coming right now. Charging up in the number 2 machine. Also, Cole Babcock running third. Again, Babcock takes a look on the inside of the 78 back there. James Watson can't quite get it done here right now. Freight train heads into turn 3 right now. Ben's hanging on. And as you can see, right behind him, Ben Bush, that 47. In that number 3 spot, boy, keep an eye on the 2. Cole Babcock continuing to push forward in the deuce back there. Smoke coming off a little bit of the 78 back there. Keith Vale. He's again, machine coming off the highest, off the turn 4, sits in that number 4 spot right there. And now the company's caught up to the backside. Vince has got lots of company behind him down that back straightaway as they head to turn 3. Gets a little bit of breathing room as the 47 of Bush and the 2 back there of Babcock close in, and now you're going to have all kinds of traffic up there. 4th place is still going to be Watson in that 78. A little bit of smoke puffing off. Again, Keith at 73 closed up, and then the 100 back there, sitting right at the back of the pack of Nolan Gleason, sitting in that number 6 spot here right now. But your leader is still going to be Vince in the 4. I'll tell you, he reminds me an awful lot of that red-headed rebel who might just be his dad out there. Of course, we're thinking about Scott Binns. And now a little puff of smoke coming out of the 4 car at the front. The 4 machine has got a little smoke coming out. Hopefully nothing serious. As he continues to try hang on. 6 laps to go. Charging back there. Good move by the 2 of Babcock on the inside. Trying to get underneath the 47. Ben Bush up there for that number 2 spot. Your leader, again, Binns looking good, but boy, smoke pouring off. Hopefully that doesn't mean something serious down the line. Might be just a rough. Hope that's all it is. Binns continues to charge along. Down the back straightaway. Boy, time counting down. Can he keep that thing in one piece? Watson still sitting in 4th at 78. Now you can see Bush closing the gap a little bit, and he's bringing the deuce with him right now. Bush coming up on the outside. Both Hino and Babcock have caught side by side as they get tangled a little bit. They get clear, and they're right on the backside of Binns. 3 laps to go right now for Cameron Binns. Is that thing going to survive this? On the back straightaway. They go into turn 3. Binns sets up again. Boy, I'll tell you what. Hanging tough out there. The smoke rolling off worse every lap, and he's hanging tough. And down the back straightaway. Binns heads into turn 3. Boy, I'll tell you, so far so good. Babcock has now moved into 2nd. Binns looks strong right now. White flag coming out. Babcock sitting up there. Watson in a dogfight right now with a 100 machine back there of Nolan Gleason. And I'll tell you what, looks like Cameron's going to hang on. I'll tell you, not an easy one, but Cameron Binns going to get the win in the 1. Second's going to go to the 2 of Cole Babcock. And the 47 of out there, 3rd of Ben Bush. Out there again, our senior slingshots get ready. Right now we need, let's see, Katie Peterson. Katie out of Glyndon as our senior slingshot junior fan. Katie will come on down here in a minute. Get Randy. And Katie Peterson out of Glyndon. She'll come on down there, Randy. I apologize for not getting that set. Again, we'll bring it down here and get your top 2 or 3 and bring them all out. You know, it's to kind of keep an eye on whether it looks like clouds are broken up. That's the wrong.
The lead, and you held off with a lot of tough customers out here. What did it take to get this race won here?
I drove it hard, and I drove it well, and I think that's what made it work.
All right, you got anybody you want to thank?
I think so. I'd like to thank my father, for one, right there. I'd like to thank everyone who helped me out, like Kurt Watson, Kenny, and James, and all out there, and everyone else helped me out and make this work.
All right, you had a great run here tonight. Your winner, number 4, Cameron Binns.
You bet, Corey, and I think our runner-up will go to, I believe Cole Babcock in the 2s back there. Cole Babcock the 2. There's our junior fan club winner down there right now. Katie Peterson, what a sweetie she is. Cole over there right now. How about the job by Cole Babcock charging up to number 2?
Cole Babcock, 2nd place. You ran through the field, but you came up 1 spot short. It looked like a lot of fun out there. Talk about that race.
Well, as soon as I got in front of Bush, it was kind of, or the 47, it was kind of hard to catch Cameron. He had such a big lead, but it was really fun.
Is it a lot of fun passing all these cars?
Yeah, it's really fun. This invert or redraw, or whatever they did here, is starting in the back and finish up front. Pretty nice.
All right, you got anybody you want to thank?
Oh, a lot of people. Tweety Ranch let me work on it there. Mid-Mock, CPD, OLR Transportation, 9K13 Graphics, and Freestead Motorsports.
All right, well, congratulations on a good run there in the 2-star. It's Cole Babcock.
You bet. Ben Bush taking 3rd out there, Corey. Ben Bush, that 47. Great run by Ben, your 3rd place finisher.
Ben Bush, 3rd place. He had a good battle going on with the 2-star out there for a little bit. I'll let you talk us through that race.
Leave it on the floor and turn left. I mean, car's kind of...
That, Katie bar the door. Hang on. Here they go. Richard Peterson takes a look right now. If he likes what he sees, we're going to start this party, and here we go. Riding down the back straightaway. There he is. Boy, Bellerud out in a hurry. Bellerud takes the lead. Hager goes to 2nd. The top 2 in the points right now coming to the front in a hurry this time. And also Gardner charging up in at 41. trying to get feature win number 7. Hager going to try to fight him off down that back straightaway. Gardner powers his way by and moves into the number 2 spot. Austin Bellerud on the hammer coming off of turn 4. Looking good, hanging tough right now. Bellerud slides up off 1 and 2. Doug Gardner works that bottom line down the back straightaway. Hager sitting in 3rd. Church into 21, Ebert to 68, side by side, back and forth in 5th. But again, hanging tough out there is going to be Austin Bellerud, but here comes Doug Gardner. Gardner has been on a tear here, folks, in that 41. He's got that unique driving style. Remember, he only steers with his left hand. Watch his right hand. It just sits on the roll bar out there. Again, they roll the field to the flag, coming at you right now. And Church spins off a turn 4. Tim Church in the 21 gets sideways. This young guy here is turning into being a really good race car driver. Again, they come off turn 4. And whoops, one more again. Wait here, okay. 17 laps to go on this one here. Bellerwood sets it up again on the back straightaway. The lights have now gone off. That means we're going to crank these babies up again. Hager in at 14. He just needs to keep Bellerwood pretty close to the sights within a couple car lengths of him to try to hang on to win that championship next week. They've got that green. Here we go. And again, they set up behind Austin Bellerud in that 6 car. Hager in the 14 moves on the inside, back into 2nd place again as he gets by Doug Gardner. Gardner reloads on the outside. Ebert sitting 4th, and moving up to 5th is Todd Gettle in that 73. Gettle doing a nice job. Getting down the back straightaway, you can see Bellerud hanging tough right now. Great battle side by side. That number 2 spot, and here comes Ebert, gonna join the party. Now you got 3 cars behind your leader, and it's getting a little tight at the front. Gettle 5th, another 73. Miranda Borg sitting in 6th place back there. As they go into turn 3, here comes the 41 of Gardner. Going to work early in this one, hugging that bottom line. Bellerud stays on the gas and holds on for this point. Gardner using that same strategy used so many times here in that 41. Gets down on the bottom of that racetrack and it'll just wear you out. Hager sitting in 3rd, well, falls back to 4th for a second. As I'll tell you, Ebert up top is charging in that 68. Gettle still hanging on that number 5 spot. Miranda, followed by Novacek. The 87, Heacock's back there. And again, sliding up. Here comes again on the inside. I tell you, the 6 got up a little bit high. Austin Bellerud made a little bit of a slip up off turn 4. You can't do that with Doug Gardner chasing you. If you do that, he's going to eat you up. Into 3 and 4 now, settling it down again a little bit. Here comes your leader, charging with everything he's got. Did a great job of driving out there by Austin Bellerud in that 6. Now Gardner gets up behind him again, followed by Ebert again. And the 14 of Dylan Hager into turn 3. Hager looking good right now. Bellerud slides up off the high side of turn 4 and again comes in. Dylan Hager sitting there right now just trying to hang tough. He wants that championship right now. And boy, it's looking pretty good for Dylan. Down into turn number 3. Austin Bellerud driving a whale of a race out there. And they got lap traffic ahead though. That could be an issue. Look at this. They're going to be up on lap cars here in the next couple laps. Now Bellerud's got some big decisions to make, and they got to be good ones. Because if he doesn't, you can bet that right now the 41 of Gardner's going to be waiting to make him pay for it. They come off side-by-side battle back here as Bellerud closes in on more lap traffic. Bellerud tries to go the high side. You can see Gardner on the outside now off of turn 2. Austin going to try to sneak between the lap cars. And boy, what a move by Bellerud. But Gardner got there right with him. And they both slid through that sandwich. And here comes the 68 of Ebert. Great piece of driving by all them guys. Austin Bellerud driving his heart out right now in that 6. Down into turn 3. Doug Gardner again mounts another charge. Plenty of time. They come, here comes Gardner on the inside. He gets alongside Bellerud again. Now they go into 1 and 2. Now you can see what his strategy is. He knows if that 07 stays up top, it's going to force Bellerud to make a decision, but he's able to beat him into turn 3 and get down low again. Bellerud does a nice job. He hangs on. He gets sideways. He hangs out up front. Gardner's right there again. I'll tell you, Gardner is just sitting there. He's got that bullseye painted on the back of that 6 car and just continuing to work him over, hoping for one mistake. So far, Bellerud hasn't made the big one. But again, Gardner gets up there. Bellerud down the back straightaway, gets on the inside. And here comes Dylan Hager in the 14. He's doing the work trying to get on the inside of the 68 of Ebert down the back straightaway. Your leader again, Austin Bellerud. And we got a late caution with 4 to go. On that hammer and make no mistakes. If he does, he's going to have a lot of company. Here they come, they drop the green, and we're off and running again. Dropping into turn 1, you can see Gardner right now just looking both sides. Gardner's so fast, so strong. And now coming to third, there goes Dylan Hager into third. Hager's moving up. Now he knows the 2 lead cars battle. He might be able to join that party. And again, the inside comes Gardner as again Bellerud hangs on. They'll go into 1 and 2 again. Gardner gets up on the inside one more time, and I'll tell you what, continuing to pound that little 6 car into turn 3 is going to be Austin Bellerud. Here comes Doug again one more time. They roll off turn 4. We have 2 to go in this one here. Hager up to third. Again gets back behind him again. Now Gardner remounts another surge off of turn 2. He's on the inside. Down the back straightaway. They go into turn 3. Coming up here right now. Bellerud sets up. Close that door down. They come off turn 4. White flag, 1 to go. Bellerud, Gardner going at it right now. Hager third. Here comes Gettle in the 73. Going after Hager. They come down the back straightaway. They charge into turn 3. You know right now Gardner's going to duck under him. Here he comes. Gardner's setting him up right now. Hager's got off turn 4. Bellerud's got to get in the trigger quick. They come to flag. And again, Bellerud gets the win. Gardner's second. Third went to Hager by a bumper. Boy, Dylan Hager got that thing by a bumper for third place. And how about that for a great battle? And Austin Bellerud gets win number 2 here at Buffalo River. And let's get our little gal down there right now. And again, we should be ready to go with Harper Hager. Harper, just a little sweetheart. She's going to get a chance to meet the winners out there.
That looked like a lot of fun out there. Talk about that move, 3 wide in traffic going down the back stretch.
Man, it was just a blast. You know, I could hear Doug on the inside of me every now and then, and seeing that lap traffic coming, like, just please get through this. And it's like it just split, and I went through, and it was awesome. I was just counting them down, like, 1 to go, don't screw up.
All right, you got anybody you want to thank?
Definitely all my sponsors. You know, I got Megan and Lane here. They're definitely my number 1 and 2 fan, along with my dad. You know, without him, I couldn't do this. So it's pretty cool to be able to do this. I know it's not just the pink car anymore. I finally broke the curse and won with the silver and blue. So pretty cool.
All right, well, congratulations once again. That was awesome. Give it up for number 6, your winner, Austin Bellerud.
Allie Peterman on the inside back there of row number 4 back there. She's been a High 10 Sports Thunder Seeds machine, and alongside her will be Chris Brown, the 26 out of New York Mills. Here we go. And if you hear me goof up Allie's name, folks, she's married to Adam Weby, great young guy, and I tell you what a neat couple they are. Eventually, I might have to get that changed over. We'll check with Allie on that first. But your leader right now, Corey Dahl in the 13. Down that back straightaway, Dahl on the outside. And boy, Bob Holquist has come to town tonight on a vengeance. That 5 car out of Millbank, South Dakota is taking no prisoners, and he takes the lead again. But Jim Erdman right on his backside. Holquist got 9 feature wins this season, so he'd like nothing better to get one here at Buffalo River. Right now, he's looking pretty good to lead. Jim Erdman going to run him down or try to. Corey Dahl doing a great job in 3rd. Fran Hauber now moving up into 4th. On the inside, as he and Brown battle side by side down there. That'll be the 6 back there of Joey Brown. Holquist holds the lead down into turn 3. Erdman trying to roll up on behind him right now as they come off turn 4. And Holquist looking good. Dull still in that number 3 spot. And again, Holquist keeping Jim Erdman at bay. Boy, Erdman's flying through these turns, trying to reel him in. But each time he gets up there, Holquist fights him off. Again, Erdman running that bottom line down that back straightaway. Closing it up a little bit. Now trying to change his strategy a little bit in that 2 car. A little bit of a different line. Now he is closing the gap on the back of the 5 again. Erdman, that 2 car right there, has caught Holquist again. Holquist hangs on down that back straightaway. Erdman right on the back side of him though. So good, that was a tough one there, but off of turn 4. Now Holquist has got company. Erdman's right there, trying to make that pass. Can he get by him? Holquist off of turn 2. Erdman tries the low side down that back straightaway. Into turn 3 again. Hopper closing the gap back there on the 13 of Dahl, followed by Joey Brown in the 6th. And the 28 of Crop. Crop's running back there behind him. Your top 2 breakaway down that back straightaway again. Now Holquist a little bit of breathing room this time as Erdman powers his way up behind him. Erdman doing everything he can to get in these turns. And as you can see, Holquist just blasts off these corners down the back straightaway. They head to turn 3 one more time. Well, I'll tell you what, don't give an A for effort. I got news for you. And Bob Holquist is really running, but Erdman now lap traffic. Maybe that'll play into this thing a little bit. Down the back, shoot into turn 3. Again, Chris Brown's 26 up ahead of the 2 leaders. They come off turn 4 with 3 to go. Last 2 laps could be very interesting. Each time he gets up there, you can see what happens. There they come. Now Holquist's got to make a decision. He's got a little bit of breathing room right now as he gets up behind Chris Brown. Going to try and move by the inside there very quietly. Makes the move. Looks good. And that might seal the race for him right now. Holquist has been very strong all night long. And the white flag waving for Bob Holquist, your leader. Erdman trying to get up there with everything he's got, knocked down the back straightaway. They go into turn 3. And folks, he made the long trip up here on the Millbank, South Dakota. Bob Holquist gonna get the win in the 5. Okay. Okay, let's get him set here right now. And of course, our junior fan club winner is a familiar name in racing. If you've been out there under a kart club, Brody Johnson. Brody's one of the stars they got out there right now. Great young racer. And I have a hunt. Of course, we know that's Mike's son down there again. I thank Brody for coming out tonight. He is our junior fan club winner. He'll meet with Bob Holquist. Now, Bob's no kid anymore, folks. Let's face it. I mean, he's, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's 56 years young right now. He is quite pretty. He's been racing around different tracks all over the season and doing a super job. Just a fun guy to have out there, and what a character he can be. He and Dean Larson are kind of the old timers we call this class, and they have a lot of fun. I'll tell you, they get on. Brody, come on down there, buddy. Randy and Brody going to slide across and let Bob get that thing shut down, get a buckle up here. And of course, Bob runs all over the country. He runs well too, and he runs down. I forget to see another run for days. He runs model video, Madison Speedway, some of those tracks down there. And makes an occasional trip up here and Michigan when he's got some time. But right now, the wild and crazy gunner out of South Dakota. Well, Bob, a clean sweep tonight, and he left no doubt. Bob Holquist, your winner. And man, I'll tell you what, Bob, that hot rod was flying. Corey, let's get a word with Bob Holquist.
Bob Holquist, nicely done out here. Your Mod 4 feature win. It looked pretty good out there. Talk us through that race.
Well, the car wasn't working the best. It was kind of missing in 3 and 4 that we wasn't getting everything we need, but track was really fast. It worked really good.
You got anybody you want to thank?
I've got to thank my wife. Standing up there, she did all the mud scraper tonight after the beat races, so I got to thank her.
All right, well, congratulations once again. Everybody give it up for your Mod 4 winner. It's the 5H, Bob Holquist.
But of course, Brandon's down to 24 on the inside row 7. Kate Soki, did he make back on again? I don't see Kate out here right now, but I do see, and I don't see Tony Brockhouse. Okay, we are set. Here we go. And down that back straightaway, get on the gas and hang on. Here we go. Brandon Erickson into turn 3. Casey Hendrickson right on the backside of him. They come off turn 4 and come to the flag side by side. Skalicki third. They loaded up and charged down. Them 1250cc Blitz 4 Yamahas right now are screaming down the back straightaway. They blast into turn 3. Okay, here he comes off turn 4. Casey Hendrickson's got the lead. Sitting second right now, Brandon Erickson doing a nice job, hanging tough in there. And I guess I was wrong. I think they come into it basically a tie tonight. A great battle in that championship chase between Estenson and Josh Jolsrud as they go head-to-head down this home stretch. Jolsrud now goes to second, and Josh Jolsrud's super season continues to get better every time he hits the track. Sitting in third in the 29. Now you can see Troy Hoff in that 86 moving up on the inside of him. There goes Hoff on the bottom as he comes up in that number 3 spot behind. And Jolsrud and Hendrickson are side by side. Jolsrud's caught him. They come off turn 2 down the back straightaway. And here comes Hoff joining him. Now you got 3 high chargers battling for the lead up there into turn 3. Again, Hendrickson drops to the bottom, tries to get underneath Jolsrud down the front straightaway, and they're getting after it. In third, and as they battle, Skalicki's trying to gain some ground also in that 8 junior as she charges up. And down the back straightaway, Josh Jolsrud loads it into turn 3. Here comes Troy Hoff on the inside. Hoff dives underneath Jolsrud. Jolsrud hangs on again right now. Hendrickson third. Caitlin Skalicki's now moved right up behind him in the 8 car in the 4th spot. And we got a caution, we're going to spin over there. Looks like Mariah Hendrickson got turned around in the 15. So as we get that info shot to us here, we'll give you the winner of that money, $100 bonus money from Outlet Recreation. Here they come off turn 4. They get ready. They drop that green, and here we go. And again, down off of turn 2. Boy, Josh Jolsrud's been on a rip, roar, and tear. He heads down into turn 3 looking good. Casey Hendrickson driving the wheels off that 28. Again, Hoff, the gunner out west in the 86, running third right now. And I'll tell you what, Mariah Hendrickson in that 15 is looking pretty good too, as she and Caitlin Skalicki are closing the gap, and they're bringing young 14-year-old Estenson along. They go into turn 3. Mariah's now moved herself up in that number 4 spot. They come to the flag. Again, Jolsrud looking good. Crank it down that back straightaway into turn 3. Hoff and Hendrickson battling for that number 2 spot. Mariah sitting 4th. 5th is going to be Caitlin. 6th right now, the 14 of Estenson. And 7th right now is that 69 car back there. Hanson hanging on to number 7 spot, but up front again. Here they come again, looking good. Jolsrud hanging tough in that lead. Boy, Josh Jolsrud just continues to roll, folks. Like I said, he's already won 2 track championships. Poised to possibly steal another one here, although he is in a dogfight with Tim Estenson, a young gunner out of Fargo. And you can see Hoff trying to close in and run him down now back straightaway. 3rd place, Casey Hendrickson. They're 3 wide back behind him as Estenson, Skalicki, and Mariah Hendrickson are really getting after it right now. Great battle back there for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Casey Hendrickson in 3rd right now. A little bit of room between he and Caitlin Skalicki. Now Mariah in a dogfight back there with Estenson as they battle for 5th and 6th. And look who just came to the party. Here comes Troy Hoff and the 86. He's caught up to Jolsrud. They go into turn 3. Hoff tries to get underneath him. Jolsrud closes the door. And we got an option back there. Coming in, Mariah Hendrickson in the 15 got shut down. We'll need a caution. Josh Gilsrud trying to keep that freight train rolling. Probably the hottest legend car in the upper Midwest right now has been that 18 car. Can anybody run him down? Here we go. Whoa, and another spin out there. And Casey Hendrickson got sitting. It's going to go quick from here on out. Of course, you know what this means. Right now, if you're back in the pack, you got to go for it. So right now, it's a pressure cooker. If you're going to make a move, you got to jump on these guys, get after them quick, and here we go again. And you can bet they're not going to take any prisoners in this one here. It's going to be going for the gold. There goes Skalicki to second. Down the back straightaway. Estenson to third. Then you got Casey and Mariah side by side in fourth and fifth. And they're 3 wide behind them. But your leader is still Josh Gilsrud. And can they get any tighter? There's no separation in these legend cars. Remember, these 1250cc Blitz 4 Yamahas are sealed. So you really can't touch them. As they come off turn 4, they come flying. Josh Gilsrud coming with 4 to go. Hansen still sitting back there behind right now. Now Mariah Hendrickson, boy, she got a rocket tonight. She powers by the inside of Tim Estenson. And Mariah Hendrickson is on a roll here. The ladies running second, third, and they're really getting after it. But Tim goes back on the inside of Mariah again. And they come off a turn 2 down the back straightaway. Casey's sitting in fifth right now. Now Dean Gilsrud trying to make a move up there also. As they come off turn 4, will come to the flag this time, 2 to go. Josh Gilsrud pulling this train along. Like I said, you can see there's not a lot of separation from first to last in this bunch of hot rods here. Here they come off turn 4. White flag waving for Josh Gilsrud. He's looking good. Caitlin Skalicki, Mariah Hendrickson, 2 and 3. Ahead of Tim Estenson, the young 14-year-old. Casey Hendrickson in the top 5. A lot of good race cars up there. They go into turn 3, and your winner coming is going to be Gilsrud. And the 18's going to get a win. Second is going to go to Caitlin Skalicki. Third to Estenson. Fourth to Mariah. Fifth to Casey. Sixth to be to Dean Gilsrud. And seventh, I believe, will be Kuntz out there. Steve Kuntz from his number 10 starting spot, finishing 7th. And you know what? That's not all bad for Stephen Kuntz because I see he has been picked unofficially. We'll get the official scoring. But Steve Kuntz out of Bismarck picks up $100 bonus money, again, finishing 7th from Ultimate Recreation. Our junior fan club winner for the Legends tonight is going to be Ava Berger. Ava's down there on a board. What a sweetie she is. I think Ava's a lot of race here, so again, nice to have her again. So, Steve. That's the Legends. I had Mod 4s, folks. I got to apologize for that. I got my wrong class. That was not him. Folks, get him out of there right now. How about the red-hot Josh Gilsrud as he comes out there and continues to roll along. Boy, and I'll tell you what, right now, folks, he might be the favorite to win 3 track championships in one season. That is unbelievable. Well, we're not done yet. Corey, let's get a word with Josh.
Josh Gilsrud, the winner of the Legends feature here, the 18 car. Good rebound after last night. That was a pretty good race out there. Talk us through that one.
It was great. Knew Troy was on my bumper for quite some time. Just had to keep my cool and run the wheels off it.
All right, you got anybody you want to thank?
I need to thank all my sponsors, Larry Davis Garage, Microtel and Moorhead, Jarrett's Plumbing, Interstate Battery, GP Headers, ATF Trucking, Dean's Auto Repair, ETC Signs. And I want to thank my family again for being supportive through all the racing. Done a lot of racing this year, and they've been great.
All right, well, congratulations once again. Nicely done. Your winner in 18 is Josh Gilsrud.
Horse on the outside. David Slovic to 17 out of Anoka on the inside, back to row 7. Mike Johnson on Malak 72 on the outside. And Andrew Maxwell at 21, starting shotgun the field. And that Northdale Oil number 21. Here they go. They rock and roll in. Oh, boy. Bad boy Billy takes the lead, but he gets high. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway. Matt Talley on the inside. Vince Chetvik alongside. Here comes Jacobson. And man, look, oh, look at the spread back here. We got a wreck coming up, and look out, look out, look out. Man, great job by a boost of all these guys to avoid. That could have been a bunch of wrecked race cars. And you know, it's a long thing trying to put together something this magnitude, especially the big deal last night, of course, with our fan appreciation night. Billy Michelson on the inside. Vince Jetvick on the outside. They get ready, and here we go again. They crank it up one more time. Down into 1 and 2 again. This time, Michelson gets a great start on that 8. Can he steal one here? The first few nights, IMCA Northern Sportmans, he comes off turn 4 up high. But look at Matt Talley go. Talley takes the lead. Michelson running second with it. Michelson down the back straightaway. And here comes a 3X of Andy Wagner closing in. And 3 wide behind him, Jacobson, Jetvick, and now Van Mill joins the party. And it's getting busy. On the back straightaway, they load it up again one more time. And right now, Matt Talley leads the field into turn 3. Wagner sitting in second. Now you can see Scott Jacobson at 5 goes to the inside off of turn 4, up into third. Jetvick takes a peek. Michelson fights him off again. Billy Michelson again down the back straightaway. And now keep an eye on Chris Van Mill. He goes up top. He's trying to make a push. Skalicki's another car to keep an eye on back there, folks. Remember, he started 10th, and he's continuing to try to work his way up through that field up there in that 3 car. Back there running about 7th place right now. And he has continued to charge. And again, Skalicki on the inside down the back straightaway. Boy, Skalicki up to 6th right now as he continues to move forward. They're 3 wide back. Oh, we got a problem up here. Scott Jacobson almost hit the wall, made the save, and continues on. And a smart one went for the yellow. And that's a big break for Scott Jacobson, folks. And again, don't forget, folks, still got the munchies stopped down the concessions. They got still a bunch of great food, all warmed up, nice for you down there. When you want a great sandwich, pizza, you name it, they got it back there. Just check out the great food down there. Grab some snacks, some popcorn, some seeds, peanuts. Head to one of our 2 full-service bars. Girls have your favorite cocktail there, or a cold beer, whatever you prefer. Get that all set for you also. And don't forget, next Sunday night, it's going to be a wild time out here. As the Buffalo Wild Wings Northern Outlaw Sprints join Alvarez Park. It should be a fun time. Right now, though, Matt Talley's got some other business to take care of. He wants a win. And Spud Wagner's got something else on his mind off of turn 2 down that back straightaway. Head down into turn 3 right now. Setting up, here comes Jacobson down on the inside off turn 4. And holding tight's going to be Talley in the 5. And Jacobson again, that 5 on the inside of him. Boy, they're battling hard back there as he and Wagner go side by side. That red 5, again, the 5's now running 1-2, or trying to anyway. But there goes Wagner to second. And now Kelly, again, Scott's got more issues because that 51 behind him is his son. And I don't think he plans on staying there. The kid plans on getting by the old man here right now, too. Wagner up top, what a battle for second. Skalicki in that 3 car, right in the hunt right now, sitting right behind those guys. He's made a move up from 10th. Again, Chris Van Mill, Luke Johnson also charging, followed by Billy Michelson and the other 8, the purple 8 back there. Down that back straightaway, 3 wide in the battle for second here. Look at this. Scott now's got Kelly on the inside, Wagner on the outside. And hi, Dad, what are you doing? Oh, look at this. What a battle for second. And Pop says, hold on, kid. Scott says, I taught him how to drive the first time. I'm going to try to hold him off again one more time. But up front, Matt Talley is on a jailbreak in that 5. Again, down there. Down the back straightaway, Talley heads in here right now. And wait a minute, what's going on? Talley's got an issue. It's going again. Like for a minute, Talley's car quit on him. And now let's keep an eye on that. Oh, he is slowed big time. And towards the field into turn 3. Matt Talley, for a minute I thought the car died on it. Now he is running good off of turn 4. And there's something fishy going on there. It does not look as smooth. Jacobson in second, that's Scott, followed by his son Kelly in the 51. Andy Wagner in the 3X, and the 3 of Skalicki running right behind him in 5th place. Yeah, something not right. It's almost like he's got a broken shock or something on Talley's car. Look at this. The car does not look smooth. Your leader, Matt Talley, is trying to herd that thing in here, but something's not right with that race car. And he's trying to hang on. Something looks suspicious. We'll see what it is. But he so far is fighting the field off. And the more they battle, that might bail him out. Boy, it looks like Maxwell just blew the 21 up. Coming to the turn up front. Talley hanging on, doing a great job. Oh, it's a great battle, that number 2 spot. I'll tell you, Scott Jacobson, Kelly Jacobson, and Wagner are doing a Texas two-step between the 3 of them. Again, with Skalicki closing up. Last lap, and Matt Talley looks like he's going to hang on and get the win. Maybe I'm seeing things, folks. It did not look good there right now. They come a flag, and Talley's going to get the win. And there it is, the checker goes. Talley gets the win. Coming in there in a crazy finish. Maybe I will see anything, but what a job by Matt Talley to pick up the win. And of course, this is all winner. What a piece of driving by the high-flying 5 car tonight. Corey, let's get a word with him. That was a great race by him.
Matt Talley, congratulations on picking up another feature win in the 5T car here. Talk us through that race. Your arms are a little tired right now, aren't they?
They are. I think my power steering broke, so I really had to struggle controlling that car. So I just knew I had to stay low. And yeah, didn't see any front bumpers, so I knew I was doing pretty good.
Did you get rattled a little bit when the car got a little out of shape coming out of 2 towards the end?
I did, because it's hard to control. I mean, my arms are dead.
Are you got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, K-Bid, Cutting Edge Exteriors, Carpco, the Crowbar, DuPont, Pioneer. Yeah, my parents, my girlfriend, all my friends that helped me out.
All right, well, congratulations once again for picking up the win. Number 5T, your winner, Matt Talley.
So we'll start in 8th to the final spot. And the same thing here for these guys and gals here. Somebody in this division is going to pick up $100 bonus money, again, from Outlet Recreation. Right now, Richard Peterson takes a look. Here they come. They roll off turn 4. The little 4-bangers getting ready to rock and roll. Again, they set up in turn 1 and 2. Bayless off the backside down that back chute right now. Again, we don't want to jinx somebody who's never won a feature here. And at 9, that would be exciting. Running right behind him, I believe, with the same thing is going to be Len Knight. He also is in the same place. We'll see how this plays out. 3rd place, Evert at 68. Again, last week was Grady Shear, Parker Milden, they're not here tonight. Austin Lammer's not here. Jason Ranke not here. John Stramer not here. So those guys, Brendan Yamry not here. So those guys, all that have won here, not here tonight. But again, there is somebody that is here. Jake Martin has won here before, as has Chase Collier. That's the only 2 previous winners. The Collier in the 850 and Martin back there in that 01. If this thing stays green right now, a chance for Josh Bayless to get his first ever win. Boy, Collier's having a tough night. He won last night up at Devil's Lake, but again, having issues here. He's going to pull in right now, and he's off the hunt. And again, Bayless right now is hanging tough. I was thinking of Katie on here before. I don't think in my list I got her down here either. Surprisingly, but again, they come off turn 4, but looking good. Bayless hanging tough. Now Ike trying to close the gap a little bit. Running 3rd out there. Good solid run out there again by Nick Nelson in that 37, trying to run down Josh Bayless. Now you can about imagine, folks, now Josh looking for his first career win out there in that 9 car. Probably feels like he's at Talladega. This racetrack's going to be big, and he's charging along. Now, if he doesn't make any mistakes, he's got a pretty good chance. He probably should win this race. But right now, Josh, just stay focused, keep driving, and he's driving his heart out. Modified's up next. Again, watch the second place battle. As you can see, the 37 of Nick Nelson has caught up, and on the inside of the 1 out there of Glen Height, they battle side by side. And of course, the more they battle, that should give Bayless a little bit of breathing room. I think that 37 might be a little bit quicker. Down into turn 3. They come up here right now. They come off. The white flag's going to wave here as they come to the flag here in a minute. Next time by, 2 to go. Josh Bayless charging down that back straightaway. There you can see. Nelson's now moved into second place. They go into turn 3, and flagman Richard Peterson gets the white flag out for Josh Bayless. Boy, Josh, now he's got that long lap around here, and what's going to feel like about a 2-mile racetrack. To him, I'll bet you here. Bayless heads into turn number 1, and Nelson is closing in a hurry. Bayless has got to be careful. Nelson is charging back there. He should be able to hold on. If he doesn't make a mistake, folks, here he is, his first ever win at Buffalo River. Josh Bayless is going to get the win in the 9. Nice job, Josh. That was a fun one. And again, our junior fan club for the Sport Compacts tonight will be Bay. Corey, let's get a word with Josh.
Josh Bayless, congratulations on picking up the win here in the Sport Compacts. Tell us about that race.
Well, I don't know. I think it went pretty well.
What was the key to bringing this one home here tonight?
Staying in front.
All right, you got anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank Grease Monkey Garage, cheering section up there, and most importantly, my stepdad, Joe.
All right, congratulations once again, everybody. Get up here. Sport Compact winner number 9, Josh Bayless.
See what happens. If the thing is as good as the thing it could be, he could catch this whole field. But right now, Plath and Curtis off turn 4, and here we go. Into turn 1, Plath on the inside, Curtis on the outside. Off turn 2, Plath gets on the trigger down the back straightaway. He takes the lead into turn 3. Coming up here right now, Pavlicek running 3rd right now. Now Nick Curtis closes the gap off of turn 4. Boy, and I'll tell you what, Gresson's car might be better than I thought. He's moved up a bunch of spots. Yeah, he got about 5 cars in lap number 1. Man, I'll tell you, watch out for him. But up front, here they come up turn 4. Pavlicek on the inside. Up Plath. Again, they reach it down the back straightaway, side-by-side action here right now as they go into turn 3. Coming to the flag, Pavlicek. Plath gets high. Pavlicek takes the lead. And the 17. Curtis in 3rd. Down the back straightaway, they load it up again. Rich Pavlicek in control. Plath running 2nd. Nick Curtis solid in 3rd right now in a 12. Followed by Brennan Borg as they roll off. And Luke Lick running on the high side. And now here comes Luke Lick on the inside of Curtis down the back straightaway. They're 3 wide. Tyler Hall also moving in there. And there's some good racing action all over this racetrack as they battle for position. Keep an eye back there also on the 84 of Mike Johnson. He and Gresson are both on the move up here. We got a spin, and we got Nick Curtis got turned around in turn 2. Didn't see what happened there. We'll again, keep an eye back there. We're just taking a look. Gress has moved up 8 spots already. He's moved from 19 to 11 in 5 laps. Here they go. We drop that green again. Again, they set up down the back straightaway up turn 2. Side-by-side action. Everybody getting on the gas again. Pavlicek. And now Brendan Borg pops in there in that 52. He's joined the party as they roll off a turn 4. Plath sitting in 3rd. And Luke Lick is now moved up into the number 3 spot. Luke Lick out of Rossville, South Dakota, running in that number 3 spot. Down the back straightaway. They come into turn 3 again. Boy, and you're right, Mike Gresson is on a mission, folks, in that 17. He and Brady Peterman side by side down that back chute into turn 1 and 2. Again, they come into 3 and 4. Watch the field shake and make one more time. And again down the back straightaway. Pavlicek in the lead. Borg on the inside. Luke Lick has caught him. I'll tell you, folks, Luke Lick is driving the wheels off that 5 car, and we're going to spin back there. Oh boy, Jamie Schultz got sideways and caught up Polskamp, and Justin Jones got caught on that one there. And that will reset us again. He'd like to get back in the victory lane again. But right now they get ready, they drop that green, and here we go. And again, they set up side by side down off of turn 2, down that back straightaway. And setting up in a hurry right now, Bryce Bjerkens now moved around aggressive in that number 6 spot as they come off turn 4, and Pavlicek hanging tough in the lead. And again, down the back straightaway, they set it up one more time. Luke Lick has moved into 2nd place. How about Luke Lick out of Rossholt? Borg in the 52, and Tyler Hall is flying in the 60. Another caution. Rob Plath sitting over in turn 2 got turned around, and will reset. Tyler Hall in 60, and Rob Van Mill in the 40, followed again by Bjerken, and again, Crescent the 17. They drop that green. Here we go. They set up side by side off of turn 2, and now you can see Crescent. Man, what a start by Mike Crescent. He went from 6th to 4th there, and now he goes to 3rd, and he's on a mission right now in the 17 off turn 4. Here we come. Luke Lick sitting back there in the number 2 spot. Van Mill behind him, and Mike Crescent, folks, is eating this field up tonight at 17. He's just now moved from 19th to 3rd to 2nd, and he's up to there, and he did that in 10 laps. Whoa, look out. That got tangled up a little bit with him. And now you can see Morgan, the 52, also coming up behind. Now the 17s are going to go head-to-head, but Kenny run down Pavlicek, who's got a pretty nice cushion right now as they come off turn 4. Pavlicek in that outside rail looking good right now. Crescent settles back down in behind him. Now it's a cat and mouse chase. 13 to go. We'll see what happens here. Pavlicek is flying at the top, in good shape right now. Again down the back straightaway. Crescent sitting in 2nd. But again, Pavlicek seems to have opened up a big lead in this thing here. And we'll see if anybody can run him down. Borg in 3rd. Van Mill in 4th. Followed by Luke Lick in the 5. And I'll tell you what, Crescent is starting to make the chase a little interesting. Closed up a little bit, but you can see again, Pavlicek pulls away off the turns. Crescent going to try and reel him in off turn 4. And again, you can see Crescent going in, but Pavlicek really coming off the turns a lot better. Right now, Borg has now moved into 3rd again as he and Van Mill battle. Well, it's been a long time, folks, since we've had guys like Tim Jackson and Deb Momloff come from the back for a win. We might see it tonight, but it's getting tougher for, again, Mike Crescent in that 17. Started dead last. Down the back straightaway. Pavlicek sitting in good shape. Oh, they got a spin back there. Around goes Brennan Borg into the infield on the backside. And we have a little contact back there. And now we reset the field. The Mike Crescent's come from 19th to 2nd. Can he finish the job? They get ready to drop that green, and here we go. And again into 1 and 2 up high. You can see Pavlicek on the bottom. Crescent with a run on the outside down the back straightaway, about dead even. Gets up, and now Crescent comes on the inside. At the bottom of turn 4, gets up alongside, slides up, and Pavlicek pulls away. Pavlicek just so strong off the turn. And again, Crescent can't quite stay with him. And now Pavlicek starting to pull away. Pavlicek right now is just too strong. And maybe it could be tire wear or something. You gotta wonder here. Remember, 2 yellows back. Crescent's got tangled up with another race car, got bent up a little bit. You wonder if something got bent in that chassis or something, because the car is not quite as strong as it was earlier in the race. Pavlicek, in the meantime, is very good yet. And right now, Tyler Hall is all over the backside of Aggressive right now. Fourth place, here comes Bjorken on the inside of the 52. Battling for position back and forth. Nick Curtis charging into 12 on the inside. Down the back straightaway, Pavlicek into turn 3. Mike Aggressive again trying to get up there as Rich gets on the trigger off. The countdown continues, 3 to go. And now Aggressive, one last surge. He's going to try in here. Boy, look at Aggressive, folks. He is driving the wheels off that 17. Here he comes. He's closed up behind Pavlicek. Now, can he do anything with him? He goes into 1 and 2 and wide open. And I'll tell you, look out, we might have something here. Down into turn 3, Pavlicek pulls away. Aggressive gets back to work again. Look at this. He comes flying in up behind him again. One last shot. White flag going to wave. Pavlicek at the bottom. Aggressive goes to the outside. A big head of steam. Gets on the trigger down the back straightaway. You can see Pavlicek able to pull away off the turns. And the turn 3. Aggressive going to try one more run. Gets up underneath him. But Rich Pavlicek is going to seal the win. Aggressive in second. Hall in third, followed by Bjorken, Borg, Johnson, again, Peterman, Cody Peterson, Luke Lick, and Nick Curtis. He's done. But he's done it with class too, folks. Like I said, truly one of the great ones we got. Folks, come on out there, Pavy. Rich Pavlicek, a great run, and that modified win, Rich. That was a nice piece of driving. How about that? Yeah, celebrate that one. I missed your burnout tonight, but that's okay. Let's save the tires, okay? Corey, let's get a word with him. He is really a class act.
Rich Pavlicek, your IMCA modified winner. Good run here tonight. Mike Aggressive came from the back of the pack the second. You were paying attention to that one. Did that get in your head a little bit?
A little bit. We gave a little bit of grief. I said, it's always awesome to start last and win. And I didn't think it'd be up there that fast when I seen him. But
what did it take to do it tonight here?
Basically, got a couple of directions from the old man here at the end there. Where to run. I know I was fast over in 3 and 4, but I was pretty slow in 1 and 2, so we moved to the bottom. It's going to be all right.
All right. You got anybody you want to thank?
Got to thank Duffer. Got to thank all the sponsors. Sorry I couldn't make it last night. I had the wife's birthday, so I had to do that.
Kind of disappointing.
Yeah. Can't make her mad.
All right, well, congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your IMCA modified winner number 17, Rich Pavlicek.
You bet, great job.